It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go now. Good team on it. Good team on it.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check it back. Check it back.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Check 43.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away. On the return is Cohen. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bears take over.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Squeeze, double.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good job, D. Good job.
Next receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slash and run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense. For the next play here, they go read option, read the defensive end, and when he claps down inside, opponent keeping it, and not only getting to the 2nd level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. Now Cohen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a pickup of 10 on the Bears' 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route, Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Tight dog.
Throwing on second and 8. Trubisky. And a loose football. And the Redskins scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet there are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to get the pick.
Ball thrown downfield is taken in by his running back. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. It doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Trubisky. This is caught. And he's brought down. The Chicago first down. The former Jag, Allen Robinson, on the catch from Trubisky.
Complete to Allen Robinson. First down and goal to go.
They'll run forward to Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
Now Trubisky. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Clutching it in from a yard away. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bears 7. Redskins nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in. Everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion of the first down. On the ground, it's Geis. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
On the set. Mike is 50. Mike to 59.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. Open man is Sims. He's got it. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem hits at 6'5", 342, finds his way home for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
A big gain on the play. But it's third.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Haskins now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Now Haskins to throw it. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Haskins able to connect there with Richardson.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard the receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They run, Montgomery, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 22-yard.
Check 55, Mike. You better be afraid of me. You better.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Hardman, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now it's Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Wilson with a big catch. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Trubisky able to complete this one to Montgomery. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And Trubisky to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Blue draw portion.
On 3rd down, a run with Cole. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Here we go.
18.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's Jerome Payne with a sack that time. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. A Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Jerome Payne picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And this one is right down the middle. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Get ready.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
On first down, it's Haskins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins. No way to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Ready. Go to base. Here's the run. Here we go.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 84 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky is going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen.
Trubisky complete to Tariq Cohen. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. It's his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And
Quick pass out to Miller. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a more flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago.
Well, probably for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, baby. Turn over. Get that ball.
They try again with Cohen, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. And they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 81 yards. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat, credit him with his sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in and try to keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. A Redskin first down to pick up 15 yards.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Haskins. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Throwing it on third and long. Haskins. The throw taken in by Sims. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
Here we go. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. I got you.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Geis alone in the backfield here, second and goal. And it'll be intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It was those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They'll go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Work. Switch. Ball. Bud.
Here's Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him. Wanted in the final play of quarter number 3. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Gets this to his running back, Troy Cullen. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Trubisky now, perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Cullen. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Cullen 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage from the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter,
pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
To try again after the sack, Trubisky completes it to Miller. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. The tackle almost on the spot. That means have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Robinson's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and these creases I think are able to exploit right there.
Quick throw here caught by Gabriel. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That was good for the completion percentage, but no gain. That'll be 3rd down.
Let's get it.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Trubisky will throw. He finds Robinson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10. He's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. In the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 17 yards out. And the
quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception, they finished off the drive. That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Haskins. Off to Geis on the screen. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
Haskins now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Lock in. Hey, Charlie.
Trubisky to throw. Got a man open. It's Wims. A very solid gain of 27. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Trubisky on the keeper.
So here we go, Charles. Third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
You got 3. Three down.
And Trubisky down to a knee, and that is all she wrote.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.